These are some ancient batteries that were discovered in Baghdad. These clay jars were found in an archaeological site called al-Ubaid, which is located just south of the capital of Iraq. They were discovered in 2003 during an excavation by a team from the University of Pennsylvania. And these jars might be some of the oldest examples of a very interesting technology. But are they actually batteries? The jars range in date from around 250 BC to 200 AD, which means that they could be nearly 2,000 years old. Each jar has two parts. There's this round bottom with a small hole in it, and then there's a neck that fits into it. The way that they were sealed, along with some other artifacts found at the site like glass vessels, suggests that liquids were stored inside of them. Some have speculated that perhaps vinegar was stored in them based on the type of vessel that it would have been used with. However, we can't be certain what exactly these liquids were. Now, if you look at the jars more closely, you'll notice that they are shaped like a modern-day battery. In fact, these jars are so similar to modern galvanic cells that some people believe that ancient Mesopotamians may have been using electricity. Now, I know that this sounds absolutely crazy, but let me explain. A galvanic cell, also known as a Voltaic pile, was invented by Italian physicist Alessandro Volta in the early 19th century. It was the first device that was able to produce a steady flow of electricity, and it consisted of a series of metal discs stacked together with cloth soaked in an acidic solution. The metals would get their electrons stripped from them by the acid, causing them to conduct electricity. Electricity flows from the negative terminal to the positive terminal, and in order to complete the circuit, you need an electrolyte, which is typically a liquid. The electrons can flow through the liquid from one electrode to the other, creating a current. What's interesting about these batteries is that they might have been used by ancient Mesopotamians as far back as 250 BC. If you think about the construction of a galvanic cell, it's not that complicated. You just need some sort of container to hold the electrolyte, and then you need two different types of metals for the electrodes. It's possible that these clay jars were used as containers for holding electrolytes such as vinegar or wine, and that they were used in some sort of early Mesopotamian battery. This would be absolutely insane because it means that ancient people were experimenting with electricity thousands of years ago. However, there is no evidence that they were used as batteries, and it's all speculation. It's important to note that none of these jars have been found with any sort of electrical components, and they were likely just used for storing liquids. Regardless, it's an interesting idea, and one that makes you wonder if ancient civilizations had more advanced technology than we give them credit for. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.